Look, stop procrastinating on your dreams, bro. You gotta stop making these excuses and just keep procrastinating on the dreams that you have in your brain, bro. Like, we constantly waiting on the right time. If I just get this much, like if I get this amount of money, I'ma do it. Or I just need this right. Like everything's not right in my life yet for me to do what I need to be doing. No, you have to start before you're ready. You know why? Because it's gonna give you that motivation. It's gonna give you that sense of urgency to hurry up and get it. You know what I'm saying? But when we just got everything, like, okay, everything is right, now I'm gonna do it. We gonna be on cruise control because we gonna think that everything is smooth. But when you got a sense of not fear, but a sense of this gotta happen. Like that's why I say a sense of urgency. This gotta happen now. Like you feel us, you get more of a like, what's the word I'm looking for? You just get more motivated when you know that I'm not in the right situation. I might not be right, but I'm gonna just start and I'm gonna work my way up. I'm gonna progress. I'm gonna let my failure be the progress to achieving what I want. But a lot of times we procrastinate because we're so scared and afraid that thinking like everything is not right in my life yet for me to start yet. For me to start doing what I want to do in life. But that's life, bro. Everything is not going to be right. Everything is not going to be in order for you to think like, okay, now is the time. No, it's never the right time. There's never no right time. It's just now. It's starting now. Making that decision to start now. Because I'm going to tell you, once you start now and then you got your months in, years in, you're going to thank yourself. You're going to be like, thank goodness I started now instead of waiting until I was right. Because now you got all those time to fail. But when you're right, when you got everything right and everything situated, and now it's like, okay, let me start. Your first obstacle, your first failure is gonna be like, fuck, bro, like how am I failing still? Like everything is right. But when you start, when you put, you know what I'm saying, when your back is against the wall and you starting on your dreams or whatever you want to do, when you're not ready, your headspace might be ready, your financial situation might not be ready, but you still figuring out a way to still try and still start. That's when you're going to see the progression. That's when you're going to start seeing those quantum leaps from you just started and not even being ready because you're learning from your mistakes. But a lot of times we're afraid. It's crazy how we're afraid to learn from our mistakes. It's like we want everything right then and there. We need everything right. But that's how you're going to get your quantum leap, or to make that big jump from being mediocre to being great, is by keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Keep trying. They say, you know what I'm saying, when people invent things, they fail. They keep failing till they find that one. All you got to do is just be right one time. All you got to do is just be right one time. It takes one video to go viral. It takes one thing to happen for your life to change. But we let failure get in the way of starting because we think about what couldn't happen, like what could possibly go wrong, instead of thinking, if I start now, think about all the things that could go right when I get right. Think about that. Like, if I just start now and, you know what I'm saying, I know things are going to be rough, but I'm going to just work through them. So when I do have all my shit together, I'm going to be a pro. I'm going to be an expert. I already put in my 10,000 hours because I already put in the hours when I wasn't ready yet. But now I'm ready. So now I'm well prepared. That's what you do in life. Life is about getting well prepared for whatever you want. But we're not going to be well prepared if we think that we have all the time in the world to waste. And then when we got everything situated, okay, now let me start. No, it's not going to work like that. God doesn't bless you like that, bro. You got to put a little pressure on yourself. You got to put, you know what I'm saying, give yourself a little pressure to where it's like, no, let me just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep going. That's when you're going to start seeing a difference in your life. But it all goes back to that procrastination we have. We have so many things that we want to do in life. Just organize them out. Write them down. Organize everything out. But we got in our head, I want to do this, but I still want to do this, but I still want to get into that. What what's calling you? Like, what's calling you in your heart that you feel like you want to do, that's pulling you more towards that thing instead of that thing? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a lot of things they want to do or a lot of things they want to accomplish. But what's the first thing you're going to start to give away for all the other things you want to do? It needs to be one thing first before it can be multiple things. You know what I'm saying? So once you find that one thing that you have in your brain that you want to do, you got to act on it quick. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of times when I started wanting to do YouTube and I just figured like, nah, like let me wait. I'm still hooping and stuff. And do I regret it? No, but I guarantee that if I started a little bit earlier, I probably would have been a little bit more groomed with, you know what I'm saying, how I'm talking, how I'm presenting my videos, a lot of stuff like that. But I waited, even though like I'm still doing it. But that's why I'm telling you guys, like, you gotta make that step to do it before everything is right. Because it's like, no situation is the perfect situation, bro. You're gonna always be in your head. Everybody's gonna always be in their head to think, I can't do it right now. Like, just not yet. Like, I'm almost there. No, bro. Just do it now, because the time is gonna come when you're there and you're gonna be already, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be ready. But that's it, man. Just a quick little video to give a little light on, if you really want to pursue your dreams, if you really want the outcome that you want in life, you're going to have to start. You're going to have to start somewhere, bro. It can't be waiting on this person and waiting on that person, getting a little motivation from somebody. No, it got to be within you. It got to really be, how bad do you really want this? You know what I'm saying? How bad do you really want this, whatever you say you want? How bad do you really want it? And how bad are you really gonna go through things to get it? What are you gonna sacrifice to get it? All these things come into play. You know what I'm saying? Like, the universe is crazy, bro. It all works together, bro. Like, all these things work together when one to reach your dreams. But if it's not lining up, if your mind is not lining up with all the other things that are required, the hard work, the mindset, you know what I'm saying, not having no self-doubt, and we'll get into that later, but all these things play into a role with being successful. But the main thing is by starting. Like, you waste so much time. Like, let's just break this down real quick. We have 24 hours in a day. 8 of those hours, you're sleep. Another 8 of those hours, you gotta work. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, get some money, provide for your family. That's already 16 hours you gotta. And then, you know what I'm saying, with eating, transportation, all this, let's say 3 hours to just, you know what I'm saying, get ready and do all the other bullshit you gotta do. So boom, you got 19 hours. You got 5 hours to figure out what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we spend those 5 hours, you know what I'm saying, looking at other people's lives, scrolling on Instagram, on social media, looking at other people's from their point of view. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they doing this. Oh, they doing that. Oh, I don't like the way she did that. I don't like the way he did that. Just judging everybody. But when you learn how to block out what everybody else has got going on and just, okay, boom, slept 8 hours, went to work 8 hours. Everything else, I'm at 19 hours. For these next 5 hours, I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta lock the fuck in on what I'm gonna do, because your time is very limited, bro. Your time is very limited because you have all these other responsibilities. So within those 4 or 5 hours, you gotta make shit happen. You gotta get shit done, and you gotta be productive, bro. So in order for you to reach your dreams, bro, you gotta stop procrastinating and go for it, bro. No time is right. The right time is the time you start now, and that's real.